Check out the new Taruca Rogue shower tent that I got a few weeks back, and I've tested it out a few times. It's really a pretty nice shower awning. It's got a great floor in it. I'll take a look at that in a minute. It's got a piece that goes on the back, the Velcro, so if you want to close in the back piece, you can. We'll look at that when I get inside. It's got this nice piece right here that basically has a screen, and it is zips out if you need it, or so you can zip up, or you can lift it up so you can get more air flow. But if you want some more privacy, it works great. And again, it's a screen, so there is some air flow through there. So that's nice. And it goes all the way to the ground, easy enough. And it's got a really nice floor in it. So we'll take a look at that. Inside the shower awning, there's a nice floor that zips all the way around, and basically you can keep that floor in place, zipped in, when you close up the awning, and I can show you that in a bit when I roll it up. It also has this back piece here, so if depending on your setup or what vehicle you have, you can zip this out and you can get access to the back. It also has this other area you can do the same. It's just a smaller piece. It's got a nice couple of good sized pockets here. It's got a really nice big pocket over here you can see, and you can put all kinds of stuff in there, towel, etc. And it's completely adjustable here, so you can adjust the height depending on your setup. And it's got some really nice lights in it. So there's a light on each side. Currently I've got it set on the white. At full brightness, it's right at 12 watts. So it's like 12 volts, so it's 1 amp. But if you wanted to use less power and hold the button, you can actually reduce it down to that amount of light, which is not a lot, but it does give you some. Same on this side. And if you do that, you get it down to pretty much no wattage, or 0 amps, or close to it. I'm sure it's taking a little bit, but it's not enough to register on my power supply. So that's really nice if you just wanted to leave it, you know, at night, and you wanted to have a light in there, but you don't want it to use your battery as much. You can certainly turn it down. The other cool thing about this guy is got different lights. This is an orange. I don't know if you can tell that from the image, and then there's red. So a really nice red light, and that's new with this latest iteration of the shower tent. And of course you do the same thing on the other side. It's just a press button. That's back to the normal white light and the normal brightness. Again, I mentioned you can have a back, and I do have the back, I just don't have it installed. It attaches through this little spot here, this groove. It slides in here, and then it uses the Velcro here to, I don't know if you can see that or not, it uses Velcro to attach it. So you could use it to keep the bugs out if you needed to. It works good for that, I'm sure. Or if you want just more privacy. Lights are powered by a connection up here, and there's actually one on the opposite side, so if you wanted to hardwire that in on your setup, you certainly can. It's basically a DC 5.1 millimeter, and they supplied a cable that goes to a 12 volt cigarette type connection, and that works good. So if you could certainly use that, and it's a fairly long cable, so you wouldn't have any issues with that. The other option that I found on Amazon is actually pretty cool. And it's actually got a DC 5.1 millimeter jack output, and it's a 15,000 milliamp hour battery. If it's on full brightness, I would get 15 hours basically out of this this power supply. So that would last quite a while. And you could actually use this Velcro strap that you use to hold the awning in place once you roll it back up, and you could actually just loop it up there and put that power supply there. It comes with a short cable, which I originally used to test it, and it's, you know, it's pretty short and actually works pretty good if you keep your power supply up there. But I also purchased a longer cable just in case I wanted to put it down on top of that. So I have both options available. I'll leave the links below for this power supply and the cable, and they're actually fairly reasonably priced. So if that's a good option, if you don't want to use a power station like this, or if you're not going to hardwire it. So eventually, depending on the next setup, or I might be able to hardwire it and just use a DC 5.1 millimeter connection, and you could wire it directly into your power system you have on your vehicle. Overall, I really like the Taruca Rogue Series shower awning tent. It's got good privacy, and it's got a great floor in there, which you can actually keep in place as you roll it up. So let's take a look at it as it's put away. You press in right here on this corner into that area, and it folds in like so. Then you do the other side. To get the bottom floor piece to go in place, you basically pick this up and you push it in there, and then it folds over like so, and you roll it up. One thing that I've found on rolling the shower awning back up is you want to minimize this amount of material on this side and put a little more on this end. And the reason is there's two pieces here. There's the, well, it's double wide because of the way the brackets work. And there's more room back here. So if you don't do that, what happens is it gets a little tight back here and it's a little more difficult to zip. So just as you roll it up, especially the bottom, kind of favor and make this side a little tighter and that side have just a little bit more material, and it works better that way. All closed back up, and certainly helped that I put more of the material over on this side, so I was able to get the zippers closed much easier. The other thing is I mounted it and I used a spacer to space it off so that it would actually clear that strut, and it works good. So if you have a rooftop tent that has these kind of slots in it, you can mount it that way if you want. Or of course, if you've got a normal roof rack, you can mount it with the brackets that are provided from Taruca. Thanks for watching.